Well, I think in terms of where I started, like martial arts, it was kind of like I want to do what my brother's doing because he was always, provincial level gymnastics tumbler, and then he got into martial arts before me, and then I followed after him. But in terms of stunts and working in film and TV, I didn't actually know about it until I was like 19, like third year university. And when I kind of found out that there was this whole industry where you could be a stuntman for a living, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. So I kind of focused my my efforts into pursuing a career in that industry. It was, I kind of got a taste of it. I started in live stage performances, doing martial arts and gymnastics to choreographed music, and I kind of just fell into stunts that way. And then once I did start getting to stunts, I realized that it was what I wanted to do for a career. And even doing stunts, like as I kept finding out, is that you'll stumble upon acting parts here and there that you'll have to do as well as stunts. So I find that it is important to have some knowledge in the acting field as well. So that's why I kind of started honing that skill. And the other thing is, I look really young for my age, so sometimes there's not that many stunt roles for myself, to play gangster or to play a thug or something like that. And a lot of people said that, it's a big advantage in acting to look young for your age. There's no orthodox way of like getting into stunts, it just kind of happens. And you just got to be ready when that opportunity comes, you know what I mean? So a lot of people, they try, really hard getting that opportunity, and sometimes it just doesn't come. But when it does come, you just got to make sure you're prepared. Like if they need someone your height or your size, with your skill level for a specific stunt, that's usually how people first get in and get their credit. You know what I mean? Or you meet a coordinator and they take you under their wing and they bring you into the industry, kind of thing, right? Yeah. But it's all about networking. But mainly, I think it's when opportunity meets preparation. Yeah, I worked on Nikita when it was up in. Because I was filmed up in Toronto, but for projects like that, it's just when you get called. Yeah. So it's not like committed to the series on every episode or anything like that. It's just they need a stunt guy to play this role or a stunt guy to play that. Yeah. Well, I had the pleasure of working on the pilot last year, and I was able to train the kids in martial arts as well as stunt perform on it as well. And they're really, really good kids, and they're all really, really talented. And then when the season started up, the lead kid, he actually grew quite a bit. So then this season, or the start of the first season, I was able to double him for some of his stunts. And on Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the stunt coordinator, his name's Brad Allen, and he was a former member of the Jackie Chan stunt team. Oh. And he was the first, I think, Caucasian member on the Jackie Chan stunt team, and he's just an amazing stunt performer as well as a coordinator. So that experience and that opportunity working with him on Scott Pilgrim was, I couldn't have asked for anything more. It was a great experience, and I learned so much. So I hope to continue to work with him and his team. That's one person that I really enjoyed. So I did the fights, some of the fight scenes, and some of the stunts for the film. So they had to put me in a prosthetic mask because, fortunately, I don't look like Michael Cera.
No, but you did in that prosthetic mask.
Yeah,
that was pretty freaky, actually.
It was pretty freaky, actually, to me, even at first.
Like, oh my God, I'm white.
It's looking at you, because you're looking in the mirror a lot of the times, and like all day long.
Right.
Kind of like sometimes you're like, oh. Yeah. And like I'm really into like anime and like manga and all that stuff. So, some of the effects they did and CGI and visuals were just, it felt like you're watching like a comic book or some sort of anime. It's very, very, very cool. Very different. Like I haven't seen any other film like that, do that kind of style. And I remember when making it, we all thought that this was going to be kind of like a revolutionary film, and that more films are going to try to kind of
I think that's
copy
absolutely
the style.
True. Yeah.